Everyone, this is Jack with Beach City, and we are here at Plug and Play in the Silicon Valley with Yaara Weidberg, associate at Mighty Capital. Thank you so much for being here today.
Happy to be here.
So happy I ran into you, and we're making this connection. Wow, like I love what you do, and I just overheard you're actually a brand new fund.
Yes.
Wow, so can you tell us about what you're working on, and then we'll get into your story and how you got here.
Sure. That sounds great. So, I'll start.
I can hold it if you want.
Oh no.
Talk with your hands. We're New Yorker. I'm a New York guy. Full hand communication. Love
Perfect. So very shortly about maybe I'll start with the fund and then I'll share more about me.
Absolutely.
Mighty Capital, as you said, is a relatively new venture firm. We started about 7 months ago. But however, it has been around, or our core team has been around for years, investing together.
It's okay. I got it.
So
Yeah.
sorry, and so that's kind of why when we started off in a bang, and with these 7 months, we already made 7 investments. We're investing in all across the different spaces, so healthcare, tech, commerce. In addition to that, we're also looking into specifically in the Bay Area companies.
Okay.
Even though we are talking in a global scale, we're investing in the Bay Area and companies that have achieved product market fit. And what that usually means for us is companies that have proven that their product is working, that customers love it, and they need to scale, and they need our expertise in doing so.
Wow, that's incredible. So, as a woman,
Yeah.
do you like to invest in women-led businesses?
Well, of course.
I mean, we all need it. Everyone needs it. Remember in Boulder, we were saying we're VCs right here, Yaara, at Mighty Capital. So wow, that's so great. Now, can you tell me a little bit how did you get here? How did you come to this point where you're like, let's do it.
So, of course. So my background is actually, if you hear the accent, I'm Israeli.
Yes, we've met. We've spoken with so many. We're speaking with Gali from 500 Startups.
Oh, yeah.
Like today.
Oh,
Like later on
really?
today or
Okay,
tomorrow?
say
Yeah.
hi for her
Hi,
from me.
Gali.
Hi, Gali. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, that's wonderful. See, small world, guys.
Yeah. So as we said, I'm Israeli, and therefore my career started in the army. Actually, I was an officer in the Israeli army, and I say therefore because it's mandatory for Israelis, but some of us are lucky enough to make the most of it.
Yeah.
And from there, I continued to be a technology consultant, working mainly in the fields of enterprise technology. And from there, I was a strategy consultant at the Bain affiliate in Israel, Tusk.
Oh, lovely.
And I moved here from my MBA. During that time, I was, of course, in the Bay Area. And so part of the reasons to come here and part of the environment that has brought to me was launching my own startup, early stage startup.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Can you share more about that?
I can share. It's a construction startup, which is its own a very unique kind of.
I was a carpenter for 14 years,
No
so
way.
I'm like really, I'm like my eyes just lit up. This is so cool. I knew you were gonna be fab. That's amazing.
So half of my family is from construction, the other half is in education, and therefore those are two places that are very close to my heart, and so it's a place that's badly in need of technology, and so that's kind of where it came from.
Technology,
And
sustainability, accountability.
exactly,
Yeah.
and my personal interest was specifically in safety and making sure that the building codes are met up to par, and using software analytics to do that. However, like a lot of startups in the
Like
Bay,
architecture startups. I'm sorry, architecture software analysis.
yeah. So analysis on top of the architecture design to make sure that it's
And not only that, you
aligned
have to
with
do
code.
geology. You have to do fault lines. Like you have to put a lot into that.
Yeah.
Guys, wow, brilliant. That's really incredible.
Yeah.
And that technology isn't really being utilized on a large scale, and it's so needed.
It's so definitely. So there is emerging technology for architects and construction Mainly, the leader is called the system is called BIM, which is kind of the infrastructure to allow all of this to happen. And so, by utilizing that information and creating additional databases, you're able to create a lot more insights.
That's incredible. So then you would then, your clientele or your customer base would be architecture firms, or would it be governments? Would it be, what would it be?
So my inclination was always to go first to the business side of things, so to go to the architects and the engineers, and the construction industry, construction potentially as well. And so that's kind of my market. And really, to be fair, being an investor in the other side of things, I can tell if anybody is interested in that space of looking into government. Governments are really hard to penetrate. It's first to prove your traction with commerce side of things, and only then move to government.
Look out, world! Here she comes. Wow, that's incredible. Well, Yaara, I know you're on a time constraint.
Yes.
Is there? And if we would like to find out more about Mighty Capital, and what is your startup's name?
Yeah, so it's called Binui, but I mean if you want to find out more about Mighty Capital, it's mighty.capital. So very easy.
Very easy.
Check us out.
Thank you so much, Yaara, for being here with us today. I really appreciate it. Lee, can I grab you for one moment? We've got to end the live stream. So thank you so much. And this is Jack at Beach City in Silicon Valley.
Bye.